Hey guys, welcome back to another class. So I hope you guys having a good day so far. I hope everybody went ahead yesterday and go up on the charts and do some markup for themselves and come prepared today with some questions, some good questions. Because I don't really see, a couple persons ask some really good questions, but I know there are more questions. So I don't want after the class, nobody message me and they have a question. I must after the class now you come up with a new question you want to ask. But ask the questions and the classes, nobody now go bite you, nobody now go beat you. So I hope all you guys went ahead and do some markups for yourself over the night last night with the stuff them where you learn, and then from that you should have at least one or two questions you want to ask in terms of clearing things up or whatever it is you guys don't understand fully. How do I get rid of fear of losing? Alright bro, so you can't really get rid of losses. Firstly, you have to lose when you trade. You are going to lose when you trade. Can't stop lose. It's only a matter of when you lose and how you lose. Understand? So you can't really get rid of losses totally. You have to lose. And then the next thing is, remember, winners are just persons who took a whole bunch of losses and still push through and still not give up. So losses will never not be a part of trading. Losses are there to filter out the persons who are serious and the persons who aren't serious. That is where losses come into play. So the winners know exactly how to handle losses. So when you enter every single trade, you have to have the mindset say this can be a losing trade. And because you know say it can be a losing trade, you do what you need to do accordingly. So you now go structure your mind where it seems unlikely for you to lose. So if you do lose, it shake you up mentally. No. Having in your back of your brain say, I can lose this trade. What if I lose this trade? You have to be conscious whenever you trade, bro. It's when you're conscious, you're not worried about losses. Because yesterday, remember I said you can take 10 trade and lose 6 and only win 4 and still make money. That simply means if you are going to focus on the 6 trades then when you lose, Zane, and now execute properly upon the 4 trade then we are going to win, you basically have a chance to lose all of the trade them because you make your losses them cloud the judgment. You don't want to do that. So always having in the back of your brain say you can lose, and having in the back of your brain say even when you lose you win. Always remember that. Even when you lose you win. And hear why I say that. Remember, you're going to focus on not just 1 or 2 trades. You focus on a sequence of trades. So it simply means that if you focus on a sequence of trades, you try to take at least 10 trades per sequence. After them 10 trades, you can look back and reflect and see if you did something wrong or you did something right. Understand? And then chances are majority of the time you're going to win either 50% of those trades, 40% of those trades, 70% of those trades, or 30% of those trades. The numbers can vary between 30 to 70%, even more. That's where most persons' win rate will fall. So if you can count on the fact say all I need to do is just win 4 out of these 10 trades, you're not gonna really make the couple losses when you take through you for your game. You gotta just execute properly and then make your losses cloud your judgment, bro. So you can't really get that fear of losing. You have to lose. If it was a case where you win every single trade, then the world wouldn't be balanced. Everybody would be rich, and then you'd have chaos in the world, bro. You see me? You'd have chaos in the world. So losses are there to just filter out the persons who really want it from those who don't really want it. So party have a cutout. Alright, so pretty soon I'm going to allow you guys to share your screen. I will go through some example trades that you take. So let's just run through the market right now, see what's taking place, and then we can jump on that. So this is VIX 10. VIX 10 kind of move sideways. VIX 10 1S. So you have to also know how to filter out setups. How to filter out that some trades just not worth taking, or some markets just not worth looking upon. Right? So take a look at this. This is VIX 10 1S. And you realize that overall it was pushing to the upside. But now we have a pullback to the downside. Currently where price is at, we don't have an edge, or we don't have a set direction where price can go, because price can go back up now from here, so while price can go down. So to really trade VIX 10 1S right now isn't really in my system. To trade VIX 10 right now isn't in my system. Cool? 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, bro. So go through the videos in the advanced course. Let's scroll back to the beginning and go through the videos. But very straight to the point. Have a notepad and write down any question we have as it relates to the course, and let me know so we can do the class after. So the class is going to be the main way how you really. Alright, bro. So use the first link and go through the advanced course. Just scroll back to the beginning and watch the videos on the top. Come down. Have a notepad at the same time and write down any question we have as it relates to the materials in the course. And then let me know when I finish so we can do a class. So the class going to be the main way how you basically get the concept and how you're going to really learn, bro. So go through the videos as soon as possible and let me know, alright? Guys, sorry about that. So yeah, this market right now isn't the best market to trade because there isn't really a clear push or a clear direction where price might go. So right away, I'm gonna move on from this. So you have to have some type of selection process where you scan the market and really identify what's taking place, because you will have times when the market is just moving sideways on a whole. It now go up, it now go down, just a move sideways. Look at this as well. And that is where most persons mess up. Them don't know when to stay out of the market. When the market is not moving how you would like it to move, where it now create no clear trend, do not trade. If you trade, it's basically a risk giving away your money. Better you don't trade and keep your money than to trade and give away your money. Cool? So whenever you don't have a clear trend, do not trade. And I know it's a feeling where most persons feel productive when they might trade. And I know that feeling there, and I get that feeling there. You feel productive when you're in a one trade. But trust me, you have to basically train yourself if you understand, say, you're not in a one trade to be productive. You don't have to be in the markets to be productive. You see how VIX 25 1S pushing down clearly, as you can see, couple ABC patterns right away available. Well, in the past, you have point A that right there, so this is that point B, and then you guys can see point C that is already, and then the same point C here becomes the new point A for next leg, point B, and then the same thing happen over again, point B right here. So this would be point A, and then point C would be the pullback to the upside anywhere up here, and that's done. And then right then and there now you can see other potential opportunities. For instance, let's say somebody who trades against the trend, or somebody who takes counter trend trades, right? You'll understand, say, okay, the market in a one downtrend, the market basically had do a push to the upside before the pullback. Somebody who trades counter trend would have basically enter a trade right in here, so level of resistance turn support, engulfing right there, and then this would be a buy for the person there. So even though it's a counter trend trade, you have persons who trade this way. Do I agree with it? Not really, because they can't go against the trend, but they still work from time to time. And then the same pattern, you'd have point A right down here, so you'd have point B, and then you'd have point C. And then the next thing is to look where point C is at. If you enter this a trader and put my stop loss below where point A is, That's how big my stop loss would be. And personally, I don't really agree with that trader. But I only show you guys say once you understand the concept, you have countless opportunities once you're willing to wait upon them to present themselves to you. Because you're gonna have one time when you check your charts actively, but no trade just not line up with your timing. For instance, me used to trade in the mornings at one point. Then I realized the trades them not line up in the morning again. I realized them line up in the afternoon or in the evening. I start trading in the evening. So some of the time, you have to make some small adjustments in order for really, because the market will always change. The market will always change. Because remember, the market is a tool that transfers profits or wealth from the traders to the patient traders, from unsuccessful traders to successful traders. So once you understand that, you would now realize the market will always change because they want to convert everybody into being an unsuccessful trader, because that's how the brokers will make money. That's how the markets basically pull money. So you have to trade in defense mode. You have to tell yourself, say, hey, the market will do stuff to make my life harder, but the only way for me to have an edge over the market is being consistent just like the market, and basically I move with the market. So if you realize say this take place, you adjust to it, but you have certain things that don't change. The market making a pullback does not change. The market giving you an engulfing before a push can never change. So once you understand how the market moves, you understand the concept, you can't unsee it, because those things don't change. It will not say like how every day you have a sunrise and sunset, the same thing on the market. Say you have long day, short night, but there's still a sunset. So while the timing might change, the fact that there's a sunset will not change. So we have to break down some examples right now. So break down some live examples right now. See what's happening. Alright, this is VIX 91s. VIX 91s. Look at this. Shouldn't be a bad trade at all. Point A, previous lower high point. Point B, down here, so you see price pullback close enough to A. You have levels of resistance and support in here, so this is a level of support right here. Support become resistance over here, and then you have the main level up at the top here, which price did come close to it, just never give you a clean engulfing to take an entry. So what I normally do is, if I am not seeing engulfing on the 5 minute, I will go on 3 minute time frame. So example say this trade would that be a stretch. Let me break down now why it will be a stretch. When the market came up here, me never get the engulfing. As you can see, there's no engulfing. Then it push down, come back up, and give an engulfing right here. This engulfing is almost in the middle of nowhere, which is weird, far from the zone. So my stop loss would still be a little bit too big for my liking, for me if you like that trader. So that trader would be like a stretch. I wouldn't take this, to be honest with you guys. I wouldn't take this. If the entry was more up here and the stop loss so that they, let's say, down here, so then yeah, this would be a nice trade. I get a 1 to 2 really fast. But other from that, I wouldn't take this trade. So you have to basically know how to filter out certain type of setups in order to stay profitable, because you don't want to take stupid losses. Stupid losses eat away your capital you work hard to build. Everybody understand? Type 7 if you understand. The criteria before I enter a trade is basically engulfing. So once you have the ABC pattern, you're good. So let me draw it. If you're going in an uptrend, the market pull back, push up. So let's say the market will go pull back now. You want to see price pull back close to where point A is. Let me label it. Point A, then point B. So you want price to pull back close to where point A is, right? And most times all the time I have a support in the area the price can pull back to. Once price pull back close to this support and give you an engulfing, in this case a bullish engulfing, that is when you buy. When you buy upon the engulfing, you take a 1 to 2. Stop loss below point A, 1 to 2 restore the ratio. And that is it. That's all you're doing on a day-to-day basis. The hard part is to just execute this flawlessly and doing the same thing over and over, and don't make your emotions get to you. One more key thing, the main key thing for today's class, I will teach you guys how the market react with levels. Because some persons don't understand how the market react with levels. You understand support and resistance, but most persons don't understand how market react with levels. Let me show you guys how the market react with levels. Let's say you have a resistance like this. Most persons will draw a level and they want to see price do something like this. They want to see price give them a perfect touch like this to the level. The market will not always do that. Remember I said earlier, the market is a machine that was designed to take your money. So when you understand the market designed to take your money, the market now go always give you a perfect setup like this. The market are going to do other stuff where you maybe not expect, or most persons don't understand it, so it catch them off guard. When you understand how the market react with levels, it will open your eyes to a lot more stuff. The market react with levels in 3 ways. You have perfect touch, which is this one right here. So this is a perfect touch. Market touch level perfect. Another way, 1 second guys, sorry about that, 1 quick second guys. So this perfect touch. The next way how market react with level is the market can gap the level. When I say gap the level, it go close to it, but it don't go fully to the level. So it leave a gap. It is still valid, because remember, think about a magnetic field. When you have a strong magnet, no matter how you push the next magnet, it will never touch it, because it have a force field between it where you push off and repel them. Cool? So we leave a gap, but it is still valid because the market is still respecting this general area, because the price will turn back and go back down. So it not go and give you a perfect touch like the one before, it give you a gap. Look at this now. The last way, and this is the way we show off most person, overlap. The market will overlap the level like this. Cool? So when the market overlap the level, it don't always mean say the level is a break of structure or whatever. Sometimes the market can overlap the level and come right back inside. Most persons don't understand these concepts, and that is why they keep getting stopped out. They keep on missing entries because they don't understand this. So you will see an entry close to a level. Let's say down here you see a bearish engulfing and you want to take a sell. Some person will say, oh, I want to come back and touch the level perfectly. You might miss the trade. So what you can do as a trader is, once the market is close to point A and it come close enough to the level where you can enter and have a stop loss above it, you're still good. You understand? That's why I'm always to put a stop loss above point A. So even if you enter a little bit earlier or a little bit far from the level, once a stop loss can accommodate it without being too big, then you're good. That is for the gap. For the overlap, they can enter when it come back inside the level, or if you see a very strong engulfing outside the level, they can enter right there. And this will give you the best risk to reward ratio. You can even get a 1 to 3 off of this, off of them type of entry. So once you understand these, they are going to look upon the market in a one different way. So raise your hand if you have any question pertaining to this, or if you don't understand. If you understand, type 7 in the chat. Alright, Cherries, go ahead. See your hand up.
So for the gap, the trade with the gap, right? You know that the market is going to go in the downtrend. Would you recommend like what's the name? Stop limit or something, like sell limit or something like that for that trade if you know you're not gonna have the time to sit down and watch the market? Because sometimes I do spot the ABC trend, but by the time me make to move run or whatever, I will go back, me I say we gone in the direction of that expect, but we miss the trade.
Okay. To be honest with you, I personally don't use sell limits or buy limits. But if you see where it work in a year schedule, then by all means you can do it once you understand what you do. You understand? So if let's say the market a pull back into a certain level, I say okay, the market is going to touch this level and then push down or whatever, you can put a sell limit on that level, but you have to also bear in mind say the market can fly through that same limit and go against you. That's why me normally just sit down and take my entries manually. So I'm not saying they can't work. You have to just understand the risks way come with it. Cool? Yeah, man. Any more questions, guys, pertaining to that? Alright, so seems everybody is good. So I'll go over the examples now on the charts and show you guys some live example how the market react with these levels. Alright, so for instance, look at this. You have a level of support right through here, right? Just look at this. Support right here, so support right here, so and look what this do. This kind of gap below it and come back in same time. It's still a respect it, but kind of gap it. But why it gap it? It a try come down for me this one down here, so understand? So you want to understand some market with the overlap levels and gap levels, but yeah, good. So this would be like a overlap it, understand? And then this one up here, so this one gap it. See, this never come fully touch level, it come and it gap it. So once you understand the concept there, you're gonna now understand how to draw support and resistance better, how to play stop loss and all of that. So it's a very, very powerful concept. It is very simple, but other persons don't understand it. And at first I'm gonna hear it. This support market though. Market overlap the level and come right back inside. If you drag it cross, you realize that this one as well, almost touch it, that can be a gap. So that's how the market react with levels. I'm gonna allow you guys to now show me some example trades we take during this week or from yesterday. So if you want to share your screen, just raise a hand and allow you to share your screen. Alright?
No, but the thing, I don't have a laptop. Is there another way to like try or practice marking ups without a laptop, because I don't have one currently?
Oh, you can use a phone, and you see, especially now where you have trading view, where you have the derivative pairs and the trading view, you can download the trading view app. You can have your markups on your phone.
Well, everybody I would just say I can't do markups on phones.
No, man. So you can do it, it's just not as comfortable as it would be on the computer. But you can do it. You can do it, man. It's just not easy and nice like on the computer. On the computer, it's a little bit more nicer.
Yeah, because I didn't try to
comfortable. You can use plenty persons these days are use them phone right through. Is it easy?
I will try to mount them and send them to you.
Go on again?
I'm saying I'll try a few after and send them to you.
No problem, not a problem.
Yeah.
Alright. Dane Hines, go ahead, bro.
Alright, so what I was asking that. So yesterday YouTube you say mentioned something on one of the videos where you state that you observed the candle that closed before the one where you go take. You never quite understand what that means. So that's why I was asking what are the criteria you use before you enter one trade.
That is the 4-hour candlestick pullback. Alright, that's just another way to get to the same ABC concept. It's just another way to get to the ABC concept. So basically, what I do is I look for the trades on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, for instance, let me find an example. Take for instance, this market is pushing up, right? I'm gonna look take a buy trade. Let me go back over here. So no, this is not gonna be the best example. 91s. Alright, 91s. Remove join tool. Alright, look at this. This is VIX 91s, right? And it's pushing to the downside. And I'm on the 4-hour time frame. The first criteria is I want the previous 4-hour candlestick to match the current trend. So it's going down. The previous one must be bearish before we can sell. So the previous candlestick is bearish. I'm gonna say okay, first criteria being met. And then now the current candlestick, I'm gonna identify the open, which is right here. So that's where this candlestick open. So the line is there as a visual aid. And then I go on the 5-minute time frame and I look for the market to pull back in the opposite direction. So the open was 11 a.m. right? That's yeah. That is the open. I want to see the market pull back in the opposite direction. So the market open at 11 here, and the market pull back now in the opposite direction. The same thing. The ABC does come back to the same thing. The ABC just simplify it, right? So the market open down here and pull back in the opposite direction. So the entry would have basically there within the candlestick wick on the 4-hour time frame. Understand?
Oh, so you're still trading the direction that it is in. For example, exactly. It's a bearish candle, so you're still trading a bearish candle. Just look for the pullback.
Exactly. So the ABC just simplify all of this, bro. Because when I'm doing that, very powerful CME, that is the original formula. The 4-hour wick pullback and the entry fall within the 4-hour candlestick wick. That is a secret formula right there. You understand? But it still fall in line with the ABC because you caught the same entry with the ABC concept. It's just that earlier I mentioned that I wouldn't really feel comfortable though because the entry a little bit too far from up here. Some stop loss. Yeah, so some stop loss a little bit more bigger. But the two of them basically you come like two different roads to the same place. Yeah, so all about which one of them more simpler. The ABC are always more simpler. So I'm teach that one to most persons.
No problem.
Well, yeah, guys, every entry is based on the engulfing candlestick. So that's all I do to enter the market. Engulfing candlestick. Oren, done. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember G. Yeah, my question is, does VIX work with them type of session there to see when people say London session a good time for trade and market move fast in a day time there? VIX work with them time there to see
VIX work right through. So there is no set session, it work right through.
Alright, my boss.
Blessings, general. Blessings.
Bro,
I'm gonna try to figure out how to get the reason on the name, but I send it in the chat. Alright, so I send one trade that is let's see. I'll share my screen and show you sitting down I'm doing a week. But it go against me, I'm gonna show her exactly where we did fall short this way, you know?
Okay. Yeah, bro, may I hear you? Yeah. Alright, may I go stop share so you can share now.
Alright. Yeah, Sean, think of this. Yeah. Sure. Alright, yeah. You can see screen? I think this is how it built up. 25 honest.
Yeah, see screen.
Alright, so. Alright, good. Alright, so. We predict this will go up. Let's see if we can. Alright, so we go. They use the daily time frame still. And at the time, it looked like it was going to make a pullback. Alright, so it come down to the toolbar out of the way. Alright, so come down to 5 minutes and maybe mark up some zone here. So we go stand and we mark up the zone now. See that green candlestick and we go stand say alright, I go make a little pullback. Let's see where it says. Alright, yeah. That make a pullback and go upwards. It continue upwards, but it reverse.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see which farm it falls short Panda Avenue there. That the train never go through. Because I have a lot of shortcomings on that part. We use trade them way when time we make them the kind of trade there. So I don't know if you can enlighten me from that avenue there.
Alright, bro. So the first thing, the first red flag I would correct on your thing is the risk to reward ratio. Just for the mathematical standpoint, have a less chance for hit than a 1 to 2. So I don't know if you guys ever see a chart. You have a chart where them show you say with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, your TP will get hit more times than not. But it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. For a 1 to 2, a TP get less hit than a 1-to-1, but it's a 1 to 2, you gain 2 times where you lose. So it simply means you see with a lower risk to reward ratio, you have a higher win rate. But with a bigger risk to reward ratio, you have an extremely low win rate. You understand? So for instance, if you are somebody where you have target, so how much, bro? 1 to 6 or 1 to 10?
Honestly, they never really set the I don't know if it work out the
Alright, press on the green part, bro. Press on the green thing. Press on it. Just put the mouse over it.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Click on it. Alright, let me see. Ratio 1 to 7.4. That's a 1 to 7.4, bro. So a ratio of 1 to 7, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 have a less chance of hitting. You know why? Because it's a bigger take profit. So it take longer to get there and anything can happen. Alright, what I want you to do now, drag your take profit down to a ratio of 2.
Yeah.
So bring it down to a ratio of 2 now.
Okay.
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Stop.
Try catch you with the partners.
Stop right there, so. Alright. So now you realize that trade they seem look a bit more realistic. Alright. Take a pin now, bro. You see how the market went close to your take profit. At that point, you'd have moved a stop loss to break even. So you become risk-free panda trader. So you wouldn't lose that trader. That the first thing with a correct is the risk to reward ratio. I know it is very attractive and it is very appealing to say, man, me catch you on 1 to 7 or 1 to 10 or 1 to infinity. Very attractive. But how often can you do that?
Yeah.
How often can you catch a 1 to 7? I guarantee you, if I take 10 trade and I target a 1 to 7, maybe I one of them hit TP.
Yeah.
You see me I say? But don't get me wrong, you have persons who trade that way and them have to accept the reality of their formula. Because if you trade if you hit a 1 to 5 or a 1 to 6, you maybe win 2 trade out of 10 trade. But them 2 trade they make up back for all the losses them once you do it properly. And quite frankly, I know everybody have the patience and the discipline for say them about take 10 trade and lose 8 of them and only win 2. First thing, when you lose the first 3 trade, you lose all confidence. You start second guess if you even know what you do. That's how you feel. So you now go have the discipline and the mental space to sit down and wait for them to trade the slap TP. Because your emotions are already be all over the place. But when time you take you 1 to 2 of them, you build up your confidence, you build up results. You can make one little one withdrawal same way. And you say, yeah man, this can work, you know, me feel it. But when you sit down and wait for 1 to 6 and 1 to 7 where TP barely smash, you will give up. You will feel like say this not work. While you have some guys over here taking them little 1 to 2 and then make a little small withdrawal and then pay the light bill and then take them little time and then go and take them 1 to 2 and then when you look, them was a very successful trader because one thing more people to understand about trading, your interest will compound. You see your first couple of weeks, you maybe not see a result where you want to see because everything may be new to you. But you see, when you really mature in the game, everything was a change in a minute. Boom, in a minute. You make crazy amount of money where you never even have. So that happen in a minute. But just those who sit out and dedicate themselves to it the right way. And the next thing when we the correct panda trader is now, bro, you never really enter upon the pullback. You enter midway of the trend. So if you realize a little 2 candle pullback there before the engulfing, we wouldn't really count that, bro, as an entry. The more take the engulfing before that one day, which is down more. That one day wouldn't be so bad. To your left now, man. Go to the left, to your left hand side. The last engulfing. Not now, man. Go back to the right.
Oh, last engulf.
No, man.
Alright,
This.
hold on.
Go back some more. See that? That is. With the more take that the one day. You know why? Because that one day not so far from the level. And then if you even look prior before that too, you don't really see much engulfing than the last one the way you mouse upon. You see, pre?
True.
So I'm more take an entry right there, so, and then the trade they would have play out better.
Alright. So, question now. I thought right here is nowhere, say Panda.
Right, Panda line would be the ideal place. So I engulfing Panda line, see it there?
Yeah.
Go to your left, man, to your left. No, it's too far. That too. So one more there. So I multiply them the Panda level, bro.
Come there, I look on it and I say, something go off for me that make it trade and put figure it out. But something that be bad luck with it, where more I take it trade them and it goes on it reverse before it even go up.
I no luck, bro. I just the knowledge. And a lot, man.
Okay.
Just the knowledge, bro. You see me? Just the knowledge, bro.
Makes sense. Let's see. I think we didn't have. I think I took some other trades, man. If anybody else down 1 year, bingo.
Man, this is a very good trade. You take this live, right? Pay your live account, no so? Okay, that is good. This is a very good trade, bro.
For me, trouble, I think psychology wants some work because, you see, every time we make money from it, it end up blow back in certain way. So I think we might have to work on the psychology part of it.
Yeah,
because most of the time they like maybe three opportunity and either take two and then fail on one bingo or mash up the account.
Alright, stick up in, bro. Did you follow the steps and join ABC Academy?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, when I was sending the details in the group, and you guys follow the step and join ABC Academy. So, the signals I will be basically the classes and signals will kind of cut back on those stuff to get more time to myself and more personal time for my trading. ABC Academy will be the main group now where I go really focus on where I go more for send trades there. And every now and again, we keep class there. ABC Academy is now currently free. Why is it free? Because I not go charge for a group where I know say I not go dedicate too much time to in terms of I won't charge for that group because a week might pass where no class to keep or maybe I not send no signals for send. Alright? So that group is gonna be free. The only thing is I have to just basically follow this step and get the account linked to my team. So if you have an issue where let's say you have a withdraw issue or any issue relating to your account, you can reach out to me and we have somebody from the Deriv team assist you as soon as possible. So we will send the info in the group so you guys can join ABC Academy and I will provide the link to ABC Academy. Alright? So the group there is not just about just teachings and just trades. We really want a group that be more about like psychology, help persons getting them psychology up to standard, understanding where the true reality of trading really is, because I know how persons can get misled into thinking that it is easy or it is get rich quicker or no. So ABC Academy is where you guys will really understand the mental aspect about trading. But yeah, bro, that last trader is a very good trade. Very good trade.
No problem, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, very good trade. So I hope you guys now have the courage to actually come forth and share your screen and don't be shy. You see me? Because I know say bro learned a lot a while ago just by sharing in previous trades with me. So I hope you guys have the courage now, because I know some of you guys are a little bit shy. Alright. Shani, go ahead. Afternoon.
I wasn't at class yesterday because of work.
Yeah.
And I was unable to, I'm back and forth with this class today. Am I able to get the sessions?
Yeah, man. Yesterday, so alright, guys. So as it relates to the recording, so yesterday's class was recorded indeed, but the recording size is 7 gig. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the recording for yesterday's class on YouTube. So both this recording and the next recording for this class here will be on YouTube. I am now considering whether I should make it public or should I make it private for you guys. So let's do a vote in the chat. So comment public if you want it to be public, or comment private if you want it to be private. So let's put it to a vote. So you guys go and decide now whether you want the recording to be public so everybody can watch it, or you want it to be private where only you guys are gonna have the link to go and watch it on the YouTube. Because the Google Drive might take a long while to upload, and then it must play smooth on the Google Drive unless you download it. It can't send in the Telegram group either, and then mega kind of hard for work with. So the YouTube would be the best place for send a recording there. So you guys know, let me know. I put it to a vote. So everybody who want it to be public on YouTube can just comment public. If you want it to be private, they can comment private. So let's put it to a vote, guys. Alright. Come on, I appreciate you guys so much for that. I appreciate you guys so much for that, because I know some persons might want to be private or some kind of privacy. That's why I even mentioned putting it to a vote so you guys can decide if you wanted it to just be private for you guys only. So I appreciate you guys to wanting it to be public so other persons can learn. Alright. Dean, go ahead. See your hand up.
I question if it was possible to join the ABC group without linking to your account, because I text there, I was trying for a couple of months now, about 2 months now, to join.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they're saying that I'm assigned to another group, which I didn't. Me personally never joined that group. It just seems as if me pick one link and me join their group. So I wait until after June 15, I think, before I can come out of the group and join our next group. Right. So I was just wondering if it was okay.
Send me a message on Telegram right now.
Send me a message.
Alright, bro, no problem.
Bless.
Alright, Ricardo Jones, just say you wanted to share your screen, bro. Request to share screen. Alright, in the meantime, Bravo, go ahead. See you on up.
I'm just gonna show like, let's see,
there's a share screen option there. Just look for it.
It look like the thing now loads. So I'm tablet may use on my computer.
Oh, you know see one button there was a share screen.
Oh, Zoom. You never did that all the way. Sharing the screen. As I did
yeah, see the button.
Yesterday.
It's a share, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
As I said yesterday, they were like basically where me just
hold on, I'm not
practice.
seeing screen it, bro. Hold on. It a show say, hold on, let me stop share because me a share now. Yeah, me a see it now.
As I said, they were just like when me just mark up, because when I say practice is you can study shit, you have to just practice.
Yeah.
So this not so clean, but I think you guys can get the idea. Me have more than one, so oh shit, where is it? So this is one of them, but this not so clean. Alright, so this is one I see, right?
Yeah, me I see it. Yeah, me I see it. When I see it sideways.
Alright, probably me have to rotate the thing. Alright, me can rotate, right? We're supposed to can rotate.
Still I see it sideways. The tablet screen I show the right way. I just the chart section now I show sideways, like I take a picture. So maybe I have to rotate it on your device.
The picture I take, maybe see me can turn it.
But me see the idea still here is a cell.
Yeah.
And you enter basically at the highest point. A stop loss above. And yeah man, that look good, bro.
Why you not take it shade?
Eh?
No, me not take. Actually, none of them I show you me not take them.
Jano, that trader look good still.
Even this. As I said, just practice.
Alright, so for that one now, me not see no engulfing for this. For the engulfing, on the lower time frame, go on the 5-minute time frame. And the stop loss look a little bit too tight.
Tight?
Yeah man, the stop loss there.
Remember me I'm the China boss.
Go on again?
Yeah. Remember, say me an amateur, you know.
Oh, man, that stop loss kind of too tight. Alright, you see, after you get stop out, you see engulfing farm.
Yeah.
I mean, one did farm earlier too, you know. So if you did enter upon the first engulfing there, that still get stop out. And this is why I always say, small accounts can work. But when you pressure small accounts, it pressure your mind too. Because watch out, look on the entry. If this could be a re-entry. You see, you get stop out a while ago, then you have 1, 2 3, 4 engulfing farm. In this way you get stop out. Because the first one, see first one there, second one, third one, 4 engulfing farm right there, so bro. I don't know see them, you know, but 4 engulfing farm right there, so that could be a re-entry. But if you have a small account and the account blow, you can't re-enter. You can't re-enter, you know. Exactly. So you have to have the size account where you know, say if you get stop out for one trade, you can re-enter. Make sense?
Yeah, man. I have a couple more as well, because it's a learning process, so I think nobody ever really.
Well, yeah, man, bro. It does take practice after
This
just
our
practice.
this our next one again. This game. I think it's the same.
Same thing, man, because you see M4 engulfing there.
Man,
Same thing, bro.
the internet slow.
I understand.
Internet a bit bad. Let me just screenshot them and save them, because sometimes the internet I can't load them back.
Oh, I understand. But yeah, bro, it's simple, man. Can we see how apply the ABC concept on the trades them? So it clears so you understand what you do. I just feel refine it now, some more practicing. And then one next thing I want you guys to understand is something we call judgment. Judgment come when you dip on the charts more often. You build judgment by doing more. So same like just in a real life, in anything where you do, driving or whatever, your judgment get better as you drive more. So you go understand certain little inputs, certain little things. Are the same thing on the charts. When you go on the chart and you do more chart work, you enter more trades, you practice more and all of that, your judgment will get a lot better. So everything come back to judgment. So if you see one trade markup, and most times person will try to have a tight stop loss than a big stop loss. So most persons that move want to do this to get a tight stop loss because they want a smaller risk with a bigger ratio. And most time they will get stop out. You see me? So when you have the judgment, you realize no man, the stop loss feel too tight. But to somebody who is untrained, you must can tell you I think it is okay. But when time you have experience under your belt, you realize oh, a stop loss like this is kinda too tight, you know. Because at least you can move the market, make me get stop out. And then a stop loss, this is too big. Your mind will go scream say something is wrong. You understand? So judgment now go really make you understand. Say, alright, your stop loss should be above the previous structure point or the previous point A. Because point A would have basically there. Point A would have basically there, right? I say to be on the safe side, your stop loss should be above this. So stop loss will be right or so. But then alright, but it is still a little bit too big for me still. But I want to get a more closer entry to the zone to feel comfortable. And then the same concept apply. Stop loss so that's still there above it. This would be the right trade. And then if you look on it, boom, 1 to 2 that slap out with ease. Understand, guys? So judgment, you have to put in proper chart time. You have to put aside, because really and truly you cannot say you want to be successful out of trading if you not put in the adequate time. Remember, tomorrow Monday. Most persons don't get up tomorrow. And go clock in to them job. They won't clock in 8 hour, 10 hour in one job where you only get X amount. Put in at least a fraction of that in a year business, in a year venture. Put in the same seriousness in a year venture. Because, for instance, for example, if your boss come to you tomorrow and tell you, say, yo, get that course here, or enroll in that course here, and complete that course here, and that course here will give you one razor pay. You wouldn't even think twice. And that is just maybe one 5 bills or $1,000 extra per your pay. Me nah say, and not a lot. It's a lot because it still can make a difference. You understand? But I think more persons that take trading more serious because of the upside we have, the advantages we have, but and everybody can really manage it mentally. So that's why I kinda get it. Because I can remember vividly when me I start out. The energy where I had towards trading was crazy because I never have no other option. It was only this or nothing else. Alright, Ricardo, see you want to share your screen. May I see it? Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes a week back when you come back up, you enter again the next cell. But sometimes it just feels like a cheer to MasterClass. Sometimes it's energy. I want to end up on.
You have to just do some more practicing and just apply the ABC concept to these charts. What you can do is, when you go back on your laptop, you can just screenshot the ones where you want to show me and shoot them to me on Telegram. See? Alright, bro. Alright, so I'm going to basically do a recap now. I'm going to do a quick recap, break down some more examples of the trades so you guys have a mental image of what it really is. Alright, same VIX 91 is perfect. I mean, this now have the engulfiness still, but it's still perfect. Alright guys, so look at this. Look at this. So we've been pushing down. Previous lower high point right here, so. See? Which is also a resistance. So this would be a point A. That's a point A. And then this would be a point B. Right, that's all. So now your price pull right back into the same level as the point A, as I can see. Price push into this level, then it drop. But on the 5-minute time frame, there is no engulfing. So let's see now if there's an engulfing on the 3-minute time frame. Because remember, engulfing can form 5-minute, 3-minute, 15-minute, 10-minute. See that perfect trade. This would be a perfect trade. Literally perfection. See that? Bearish engulfing at point C. Stop loss can be right there, so you can get a 1 to 2, you can get a 1 to 3. So whenever you see the market and move with so much momentum, you can move it, take profit and watch it. So the first thing I would do is when I move it to a 1 to 2.5, and then if I see where I get more, move it to a 1 to 3. So the concept is the same right across the board. A, B, C. Pretty simple. So once you identify the trend, the directional bias, we use the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame to identify the current trend. So you see that? Clearly it's going down. See that? So once you have to take more than 5 seconds to identify the market trend, then don't trade. So once you identify, say, the market has been in an uptrend or a downtrend or whatever, you can now go down to the lower time frame to identify the ABC structure. Previous lower high, previous higher low point, you take a trade and then bam, TP smash if you are going, or stop loss hit if you are going to lose. If you have a question, you just raise your hand. If you're unclear, just raise your hand. So just like that, your TP will smash out on this setup. And these are the type of trades where you have to sit down and wait for. The reason enough persons mess up is because they might try to rush it. Understand? They might try to jump in a trades where no make no sense just because they want to be in the market. Cool? So don't try to be in the market 24/7. Try to always take proper trades. Alright, Anne-Marie, go ahead. See your hand up. Afternoon.
I would like to ask one question. The object that you use there when you're going to take the entry, what's the name of that object?
Yeah, That is a short position tool. So to find this tool on any of the markets, so that is this trading view or the original one or the old one, the fifth icon down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's gonna be a small arrow beside it. Press the small arrow. You're gonna see long position, short position. Long position is for buy, the short is for sell. You put a star beside it, and you're gonna see it automatically come on your screen like this and this quick bar. So this quick bar will have all the tools them where you press, where you put the star beside it. So when you press on it, long position, you click it, this is for buys. So the black area is my stop loss, the green area is the target. Cool?
Thank you.
And then for the sell, it's the opposite. The black area is the stop loss, the green area is the target. That's a position tool for you.
Thank you.
Alright. Say another person, Anup. Shanika, go ahead, say Anup.
So what I wanted to ask is, like, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Right. So sometimes I will see a good setup, but it's like it reached to a point, but it don't have an engulfing. It have like a pin bar, like a doji, followed by a long body candle, and then it push in whatever direction I'm predicting it will go in. Will you say it's okay to join even though you don't see an engulfing?
Alright, so I would not enter unless I say engulfing. Know why? Because I don't only have one time frame that I look for the engulfing on. I have the 5 minute, 3 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute. So if I do not see the engulfing on any of those time frames, it does simply mean say I not to enter this trade, because I give the market 4 chances or 4 different time frames to give me an engulfing on. And if the universe not align properly to at least give me an engulfing on one of those time frame, it just simply means that this trade is not for me. And that's something where you have to live with, because you're going to miss trades, because you're going to see setups that does not have the engulfing, but them have a smash take profit. And I have to just understand say, and everything you have to catch, but it will also save you from a lot of unnecessary losses, because you will enter a trade when there's no engulfing and the market just jump to your stop loss and then give you the engulfing. I learned that the hard way. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So always wait for the engulfing. Alright. Jonathan, see you on it, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, cause internet. You can backtrack a bit about what you say between the two groups, cause as I say, the signal is a pain.
Me not quite remember, bro.
Yeah. It does say something about the ABC Academy and the Signals group and...
Oh, I was saying,
yeah.
The ABC Academy is basically, it's going to be the group moving forward. It's going to be the group that will get the signals and classes like this occasionally. So I'm going to be after maybe a week from now or so, we no longer go basically receive or take anybody for the VIP signals group or any other classes. It's just going to be the advanced course and the ABC Academy. Cool?
Oh, well, so just I do one thing.
Yeah. Because to be honest, bro, I need to get back some time for myself now. I need to really focus on my personal trading.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, Rush, go ahead, see Anup.
Alright, evening. You just mentioned about the ABC Academy and the advanced trading course.
Course, yes.
How do we get access to the advanced trading course?
Alright, so the advanced course is for 200 US. It's basically the advanced course. So I go more in detail on how I come about these trades, the engulfing, how the market react with levels, all of that. So to gain access, I have to basically send me a message, and then...
So that is I'm paying for the lifetime mentorship and stuff that I would have paid for initially?
The advanced course is lifetime, so you only pay one time for the advanced course.
Well, I would have paid for that, so where do I go?
You should have the link. Alright, send me a message on Telegram right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you send the link, please? For your Telegram?
Alright, what's your Telegram? Let me find you.
Rush. Hold on. If I like the message that you sent just now, would you be able to find me?
I'm not sure. You can try.
I just liked a message in the Trading Academy.
ABC Academy? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I see it. But I can't see it. I can't see who like it.
Hold on. It's at Rush 1562526.
Oh yeah. Find it. You have the link to the advanced course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
in the chat. Alright. Jergad, go ahead, bro. See you on up.
Alright, good evening, sir.
Blessings, bro.
Yeah, just a quick note. On the 4-hour time frame, notice a particular pattern with the setup. For instance, in a downtrend, most of the shares them were ETP for me. The previous candle aligned with the trend. So, more of the ask is that a vital part of the strategy.
Bro. If I did join the class earlier, for the persons who did up on the class earlier, we literally just don't talk about that.
Oh, sorry about that.
Literally. Bro, here we do. No worry yourself, man. So, guys, remember, the class is being recorded. So, it will be available for you guys to rewatch. So, if you just join, you don't miss nothing. You will get the recordings. Or you will see the recordings.
Alright, then.
Yeah, man. Richard, go ahead, bro. Engulfing, that's all. Engulfing. There's no certainty, but the engulfing are the clue where the market give you before it push. Alright, I could do an exercise. Watch this. Before the market do the retracement back to the upside, what is this? Engulfing, not true?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this is now engulfing on the time frame. Yeah. I could go back in time again and I will find some more engulfing. So, the engulfing by itself no stand alone. It's powerful, but you will get couple losses. Well if you only are focused on it. But the engulfing paired with market structure and support and resistance is powerful. Go on again? But no man, just the engulfing, bro. Support and resistance and engulfing. Just the engulfing, that's all. And engulfing, that's all you're looking for. That's the only candlestick pattern you need to really understand. Engulfing. Bro, that's all. Engulfing. Nothing wrong with the break and retest, but I just tend to focus more upon ABC.
Okay.
Yeah. Good now?
When I can see a rule, I get told, I'm doing the material again, I hope the told, and then go up board and that. I'm here like a keyboard.
That is it, bro. Let's go and put in the work, same we have to reach it, you know? Yes. That is it, bro. Yeah, man, bro. So let's go and put in the work, see? Come on, 5 minutes, or if I not see engulfing this, so I go up on a 3 minute.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You can use the 5 minute time frame or a 3 minute time frame. Alright? Janika, go ahead. See you now.
I wanted to ask if when you say engulfing candle, right? Does it have to cover the entire thing, including the wick to be valid, or just the body
Good
of the
question.
candle?
Just the body. It doesn't have to cover the wick, just the body. Very good
Enough
question.
time we saw a trade, I like when don't enter because it don't cover the wick too, and then it just end up and go where I thought it was gonna go.
Man, just the body. Me not say the wick not important. The wick is important, but just the body.
Also, like
Yeah.
if go ahead. Okay. Like if you're in a trade, right, and like you see a setup, but you're not in the trade yet, but you see the setup, and you see the engulfing, and you join, but it like pull back a little bit from your level, and then it starts to retreat. Would you suggest to go in it,
Wait, what
even
again?
if it like push a little bit, like yeah, you're looking at a setup.
Yeah.
You see an engulfing and you enter the trade,
Yeah.
but it push up and it stop you out. But it like go up a little bit far from your level. Then it start to retrace. Would you suggest entering before it reach back the level, or
Yes. If you enter a trade and the market stop you, but it still a respect everything same way, then you can take a re-entry.
okay?
Yeah.
So it would still be valid once
Yeah,
it
man,
reached
once
to
it's
a
still
certain
respect.
point.
Yes, once it's still a respect the overall level and everything, they can take a re-entry.
Alright,
cool. So I hope you guys understand what's taking place. Hope everybody good. Remember, if you have a question, just raise your hand. So yeah, we have identified some engulfings. I was showing you say majority of the time before certain big push, you always have engulfing. This engulfing. Matter of fact, two of them, one or so and a bigger one here. And price take time out, pull back before going back up. So you have to realize the engulfing alone is not gonna give you the best results, but the engulfing paired with levels of support and resistance, that will give you proper result. Alright. Go ahead. See your hand up.
For me?
See your hand up here. Go ahead.
My question was, alright, you say, so for example, the market is in a downtrend. So point A would be the one where you see that, yeah, this fella said that indicates it about down.
Yeah.
Point B would be like, you pull back. But then no, point C would be the part where they take the entry. When you mark across A to C, what if C is a little bit higher than point A? Would you take that entry?
Very good question.
So when you push down and you pull back higher than where you initially see the push down.
So basically overlap the level.
Yes, they push above, a little bit above.
Once
you know, you wait to see the entry and the C, but then when you watch it, it push a little bit. Because you know, when you mark it, it push above when you mark it. So.
For instance, let's say this was your level of support right here. So let's say this was your level of support and price respect it, but you never get the engulfing. Then price dip below it and give a overlap. And then when it overlap now, it come back inside the level, give a engulfing down here. So the engulfing down here, let's say even if you never risky and take the entry right here, so you could have still take the entry up in at the level, and at that point you wouldn't need to have your stop loss all the way down here, so because you already start to move. You can put a stop loss, it could be tighter in this scenario and take a trade same way, target a 1 to 2. So the market can overlap levels before moving. Right? The market now will always react perfectly with the levels. Sometimes it can overlap the level. So in that case, that the market kind of overlap this level before it move off. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So a trade can still be valid.
That's specific one. Push more. And then when you see you get the engulfing after, you want to take it or not take it. So you want to, if they go pull back.
Yeah. Can still take it, man.
Alright, thank you.
Any more questions, guys? So I hope everybody there on them A game for the week. What I thought even for just this week, for the rest of the year. I hope everybody there on them A game. Take your market serious, take your account serious, put in the work. I hope everybody there on them A game because the knowledge is there. The knowledge is there. Even my YouTube, guys, there are so much stuff right now I put on my YouTube, so you guys can go over there and watch it. Zane, because as I said before, I will be a little bit more reserved these days to get back some time for myself and to just get some rest. Because, you know, keeping classes, entering trades, growing my personal trading account, everything, trust me, it's a lot. So, these days I'm trying to put as much knowledge as possible on my YouTube, so you guys can always have these type of content, can go back and watch. So the 5-hour bootcamp, the 5-hour webinar is there. That's very good. I'm creating a ABC trading playlist right now. The first 2 videos are in that playlist. I'm gonna send the link in the group right now. The first 2 videos is in that playlist. First 2 videos in that playlist, so you guys can go over there and look into it. Right? So utilize the YouTube as best as possible, and if you haven't followed the steps to join the ABC Academy, make sure you join ABC Academy, because that's where I'll be sending signals and so forth going forward. So persons who are currently in the VIP CI signals group will still receive signals up until their time ends. But after that, it's strictly ABC group. Alright, guys. So we hope you all understand the concept so far and everything. If you have any further questions, you can just reach out to me on Telegram or via WhatsApp or any platform you have contact to me on. This is alright, bro. Go ahead. See you, Anup.
Bro, about the lifetime thing, you want to army if you talk to your private about that.
Come on, just send me a message on Telegram, bro.
Alright, copy.
Alright. So yeah, guys, if you have any further questions about the mentorship or whatever, just reach out to me on Telegram or WhatsApp or even Instagram. You know, none of them you have contact to me and let me know. Alright, guys, so happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next class.